Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we have an interesting story about the driest place on Earth. Let's dive into it. Imagine a place so dry, so desolate, that no rainfall has touched it for over 400 years. This is the Atacama Desert in Chile, often referred to as the driest place on Earth. Situated in the northern part of Chile, the Atacama Desert is not only the driest place on Earth. It's a place where rain has been so scarce, it's almost like the land has forgotten what water feels like. Stretching over 1,000 kilometers across northern Chile, the Atacama Desert is one of the most astonishing landscapes on Earth. And if you haven't been to this place, you better add this to your travel bucket list, because this place will give you some of the most unique travel stories one could ever dream of. Known as the driest non-polar desert in the world, the Atacama Desert is a place where rain is almost a myth, with some areas going decades without a single drop. Don't get us wrong, it does rain, if you can call it that, but if you were thinking about rainfall that can comfortably sustain life, you might want to reconsider. The Atacama's terrain is truly unique. Think salt flats, wind-sculpted rock formations, and vast sand dunes that look straight out of a sci-fi movie. Speaking of sci-fi, some parts of the desert resemble the surface of Mars so closely that NASA uses it as a testing ground for its Mars rovers. Spots like the Valley of the Moon have ancient salt formations and eroded peaks that give the desert an alien yet stunning look. Then 1971 happened. From 1570 to 1971, the Atacama Desert experienced an astonishingly long period without significant rainfall. However, in 1971, the desert received rainfall, and what happened after that brought everyone's attention to Atacama. The sudden downpour triggered a spectacular explosion of flowers, now known as Atacama Desert Bloom. The desert was covered in colorful flowers. Since then, whenever similar rainfall occurs due to the El Niño phenomenon, the desert bursts into bloom. Thousands of tourists have traveled to see nature's spectacular show. Despite being one of the driest places on Earth, where rainfall is nearly non-existent, there is still life on this desert. That's largely because of the coastal fog. The Atacama Desert is also known as the world's largest fog desert. The dense coastal fog known as Comanchica helps sustain the desert's sparse life. This fog, blown in from the Pacific Ocean, blankets the desert with a misty moisture, providing just enough water for the hardy plants, rare mosses, and even a few animals. The Atacama Desert receives less than 1 millimeter of rainfall per year in some areas, but beneath this seemingly lifeless surface lies a vast underground water reserve known as the Atacama Aquifer. This aquifer is fed by a combination of ancient water deposits and the runoff from the Andes Mountains. Although the desert appears desolate, this hidden reservoir sustains local agriculture and communities. Atacama is dry and may sometimes seem desolate. When in Atacama, there is a remarkable natural wonder called El Techo geysers, a high-altitude geothermal field that you must visit. Wake up before dawn to see these geysers in action. As the sun rises, columns of steam erupt from the ground. Another spot one must visit is the Sala de Atacama, the largest salt flat in Chile. This vast, shimmering salt flat is home to flamingos. When we are speaking about life in Atacama, it's important to talk about San Pedro de Atacama, the desert's main hub, a charming town that is home to the indigenous Atacamino culture. From ancient petroglyphs and ruins of fortresses to vibrant local markets, this place goes from 0 to 100 real quick. The Atacama Desert might seem daunting with its extreme climate, but it rewards those who dare to explore it. Let me know your thoughts about this extraordinary desert in the comments below. Would you visit the driest place on Earth? Thanks for joining us on this journey through one of the world's most fascinating and extreme environments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from our planet. See you in the next video.